Ah, sweet mystery of life. You ever heard that old song? Ah, sweet mystery of life. That's really an oldie, hopefully an oldie but goodie. Ah, sweet mystery of life, at last I've found thee. Ah, I know at last the secret of it all the longing, seeking, striving, waiting, yearning, the burning hopes, the joy and idle tears that fall, for 'tis love and love alone the world is seeking, and 'tis love and love alone that can repay. 'Tis the answer, 'tis the end of all of living, for it is love and love alone that rules for me. Actually, I didn't know that song until I found it in a book today. I knew the name of it, and I knew I wanted to talk about the mystery of life. And as I played it, I thought, oh, I think I've vaguely heard it somewhere sometime before, but I'd never heard the words. Ah, sweet mystery of life. Life is a mystery. Ever since the beginning, people have had questions that have just been impossible from a human standpoint to answer, to comprehend. And arguably the greatest mystery of life is there a God? Is there an original source, a creator? And secondly, is that God good? Einstein put it this way. He says, the great question is the universe a friendly place? And he concluded that it was. The great mystery of life. Ever since the first man and woman, at least in recorded history, we know that people have wondered about God. They believed that, most people believed that there was a God, but had all kinds of crazy ideas and crazy gods and just all kinds of things. And they wondered how they could get in God's good graces, whatever God there was. And all the different so-called gods, small g gods, the sun god and the moon god and the elephant god and the monkey god and the cow god, all those different things, they've not all been good. They've been good if, in people's minds, they don't exist, but in people's minds, they're good if you can find out how to please them. And the great mystery of life for them was what to do to please them. Well, it's fascinating to me that Jesus took the Apostle Paul up into what he called the third heaven. He took him into above the line, into the realm that we can't see, into the spiritual realm, and he showed them how things were. He showed him the mystery of life. And then Paul wrote in different places, in Ephesians 1 and in Colossians 1, and a couple of other places, he says, this is the mystery. Colossians 1:27, he says, this is the great mystery. Christ is in you, the hope of glory. And not in just the Jews, which he was one, but in everyone. Christ is in everyone. It's like he hasn't been playing hide and seek with us, but the great mystery is right there in front of us. In so much in front of us, it's in us, and we are in each other. Somebody asked Jesus one time, how are we going to know when the kingdom of God is here, which is another way for heaven or being right with God? Jesus said, the kingdom of God is in you and within you, among you, around you, and actually in you. The sweet mystery of life is this. We don't have to search for God. He's here, and he's good, and he's in us, and he's for us. That's the answer to the mystery of life. And now we get to know God and find out more and more every day about how good he is. Hey, thanks for being with me, everybody. See you next time.